Hey guys, it's Trice. Not gonna wait on anybody because, well, I never do. It's Trice, classy in Christ, one classy Christian, all in the same. Give me 1 second, I'll be back. I'm back like I never left. Okay, so I just kind of want to get on and talk about my previous post, and basically it was just like I'm tired of living my life like tomorrow is promised. And that's where I want to talk from today. Tomorrow, the next second, the next minute is not promised to us. Yet we live it like we got the next day. We live our life going through the motions. We live our life dealing with the same people that don't mean us no good, dealing with the same drama that we did the day before. We do these things, but why? Tomorrow is not promised, and I'm tired of living like that. I'm tired of living like I have tomorrow to correct this problem I have with me and I don't know, I don't really have problems with people, but my sister or my brother. I don't want to be on here long, but I want to get on here and encourage people like, guys, we got to stop living like we know we're going to be here 2 days from now, a week from now. When I was growing up, people, when they would make plans, they would say something like, if God's will, I'll see you tomorrow. If God's will, we'll be in Las Vegas next year. You know, I'm tired of living like that. And I just want to kind of encourage the community to wake up. We perish from lack of knowledge, yet we live on this earth and we go through the motions. So if you got a problem with somebody, if you have an issue, it may not even be an issue. Maybe you hadn't told somebody that you love and you care about them. You haven't really told them how much you love and care about them. I just want to get on and encourage you to do that because you don't know if you're going to see tomorrow. And if tonight was my last, I would have wanted to spend this day joyous. And I'm not talking about joy. I'm not talking about the kind of joy that brings like that's happiness. Because with happiness, something has to be happening. I'm talking about joy, unexplainable joy. I would have wanted to spend my last day around people that care about me. I would have wanted to leave this earth knowing that I was loved. So what? I'm not around the people that support me 24/7, all that jazz. But I would have wanted to close my eyes knowing that I did something that could have changed somebody's life. Somebody once said, if you say that you're wise, but if you're wise, then you save lives. Like only the wise bring is if you're wise, you save lives. And I wasn't solely responsible for somebody giving their life to Christ. Christ had already been pulling that person to him because that's what he does. He draws you. But I had a little something to do with that, and it opened my mind to the fact that had I not been obedient, had I not been obedient to God's word, where would that person be today? And then I went on with the motions of my life. Had I not been introduced to Christ at a young age, had I not been, exposed to who he is and his great wonders and his miracles and just the presence and peace that he can give, where would I be today? But knowing that, I also know that tomorrow again is not promised. So I just want to encourage you. Maybe you ain't spoke to your mama because you speak to her every day. Maybe you got something out with your sister or your cousin or somebody you haven't spoke to in a long time. I just want to get on and encourage you to reach out to those people because just like your tomorrow's not promised, neither is theirs. Um, I just I don't know. Something just told me to say that. And I want to help as many people as I can, and I can't be in Houston and Dallas and Louisiana and Austin all at one time. Though many of you guys see me pop up in these different places to mentor or to help, I can't be there all at one time. So I get on something like this, a social media platform, to just say, guys, to remind you, because it's not like you don't know. To remind you that tomorrow is not promised. You cannot spend your youth stressing and worrying about things that you cannot change. My favorite thing is the serenity prayer. Lord, help me to accept the things that I cannot change. the courage, the braveness to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Give me the wisdom to be able to speak to the people that I need to speak to. Give me the words to say to encourage somebody, because only what you do for Christ is going to last. Only what you do for him is going to last. So I had the opportunity to do something magnificent. I had the opportunity to do something honorable, to assist with a life being saved, and it changed my life. Do it all the time, but to actually be there while that person said, this is it for me. God has been calling me, has been drawing me. It changed my life. I had the opportunity to be in a play, which I'm so grateful. I had the opportunity to be in a play that is a deliverance, because people don't get that. People do not get a chance to share their story, and they get stuck in this dark hole, and they allow those things that they went through to attack them and to keep them bound. I was once victim to it as well, so I get it. But it just reminded me that tomorrow I could I can go to sleep, and then that be the end of it. That'd be the end for me. What will people say when I'm gone? What did they see Christ in me? I'm not I'm not above anybody. Nobody is below me. I try not to be mediocre. Anything that I try to do for people, I try to go over and beyond. But the thing that I want people to remember, if the Lord calls my name, because I'm going, if he decides to call my name, I want people to remember that I loved. That's it. I love. Doesn't matter how much money I spent on people, what I did. Just remember that Trice had love in her heart. It doesn't matter if you remember that I could sing a one and a two. It doesn't matter if you can remember that I was a great speaker. Just know that my heart was filled with love, and I had love for people, and I had love for God's people, and I had love to share. Even in my darkest times, I had love. So, if tonight was my last, I want y'all to know that I love you. I care about you. I serve a God that can do all and the impossible. I got some goals that's set for next year, but it's God's will, because he know the plans. I can write it all out and put it in order and prioritize it, but God knows the plans for my life already, just like he knows the plans for your life. So I hope that was encouraging. Maybe to some people I was just rambling. Maybe this is something that's going to save somebody else's life. I'm changing my mindset about a lot of things, about financial growth. I'm encouraging my financial education. I'm investing in stuff a little bit more. I hear a lot, how old are you, Trice? I'm 25. Well, why do you act like you're 30 something? I don't know. I didn't think that 25-year-olds supposed to act like they're 12 years old. Like, I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is I don't know any other way to act. I don't know any other way to be other than the age I am, and to do the things that I do. But it's a blessing, but it's God's grace and his mercy, because I've done nothing special. I've done nothing that anybody else can't do to get to where I am right now in my life. I am not the exception to the rule. I am just like anybody else that may be watching or may watch years from now. Anything that I can do, you can do, but it's all going to be God's grace and his mercy and the plans that he has for your life. The things that he brings me through or guides me through, you may not have to cross that path, but you may know somebody who may need this message. And that's all I ask. All I ask is that God puts me in a place that I can continue to share his love, but that he strengthens me so that my cup can be full, and everything that goes into the saucer can be given to you guys. Everything in the cup belongs to me. And it's been a long time since my cup has been 100%. And because of that, I got to rethink some things. Because if the Lord decides to call my name in the next second, I want to be ready to go. And I want people to be happy and to be rejoicing. This is not a depression statement and all, nothing like that. It's just I'm trying to help wake people up. Guys, we gotta get on it. Women, we gotta be on it. Only what you do for Christ is gonna last. So Your mind, anything that consumes your mind for a long period of time has become your God. And if you are a spiritual person, you know that that is a no-no. You already know that that's a no-no. And I'm tired of allowing the stressors of what I go through to consume my mind. I battle with, okay, it's Jesus, 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 Jesus. I love to just be in peace in my mind and in my spirit. But then you got other spirits that's battling that's saying no, you should worry about, oh, you have a X amount of dollar car note. You have this, you have this, you have that. See, the enemy wants to distract you with things that has nothing. God can do all. Okay? With $20, he can pay your $200 light bill if need be necessary. But the enemy wants to distract you with everything that you got going on to take you off your assignment. That's his job. His job is to do that. Your job is to say, no matter what, I'm more than a conqueror. I'm a child of a king. My God owns all of this. There's not a single thing that you can plant on this earth that he doesn't already own. That's your job. But I love y'all. I hope to spend more time with everybody. Maybe not necessarily everybody in my friends, because I think I got like 1,000 friends, but the people that, I kick it with on normal basis. I love y'all. Everybody that came out to support me in the play, I love y'all. I care about y'all. Y'all are my ace boonies. Those of you guys who wanted to come and could not come, I love y'all as well. There's more opportunities. God is going to be presenting a lot more opportunities that's going to be thrown in my direction, thrown over me, and I just thank him in advance for everything that he's getting ready to do in my life, but not necessarily in my life, but in your life as well. I'm thanking him in advance for 2019 being your best year. I'm thanking him in advance for the miracles that he's about to perform. I'm thanking him in advance for the process that you're going through at this moment, but that he's going to bring you through. I'm thanking him in advance for that moment when you sit back and go, well, that's what it was all for. I'm thanking him in advance for that moment you realize that his plans are the best plans. I'm thanking him in advance for the desires that has been placed on your heart. You're not even realizing that the desires that he placed on you was his desires. I'm thanking him in advance for you guys understanding that you are an instrument to God's musical. I love you. Take care. I'm getting ready to go eat me some cereal or something. I'm kind of hungry. But bye guys. Love you. This is from one classy Christian to you. And as always, stay classy.